Hi, Year 12 further mathematicians. Just going to go through a request from exercise 11E on page 306 in the textbook. This is an integration by substitution question. You're asked to integrate 1 plus sine x over cos x with respect to x. And they tell you the substitution is u is equal to sine x. And just a reminder on the strategy, you have to replace all of the x's or sine x's with u, and also get rid of this dx as well. It needs to be in terms of du. So one good thing to do is differentiate du by dx, and sine x, you should know, goes to cos x. And then you need to make dx the subject. If you make dx the subject, you get 1 over cos x du, and then make the obvious substitution. So I'm going to call this I, and then I would be equal to integrate 1 plus sine x, or 1 plus u, cos x. Now it's not easy to convert cos x into sine x's, so I'm not going to bother with that. Leave that as cos x for now. And then times by dx, which is 1 over cos x du. And this should be easier. So 1 plus u cos squared x du. Now, is there a link? How can I get rid of this cos squared x? Because I can't integrate until this disappears. Do you know a link between cos squared x and sine x? And the answer to that should be yes. This is the same as integrating 1 plus u over 1 minus sine squared x du. And now the substitution is easy. You just replace the sine squared with a u squared. 1 plus u over 1 minus u squared du. Now, again, this isn't done yet by any means. As a further mathematician, you should always be on the lookout for simplifying fractions, particularly algebraic ones. And I've got this algebraic fraction which looks quite complicated at the moment. The thing is, I can simplify it if I remember to factorize. Okay, the top is just 1 plus u, so 1 plus u on the top. But what does the bottom factorize to? You should notice is the difference between two squares. So they go to 1 plus u and 1 minus u du. And then they disappear. And then finally, you've got something which is easy to integrate. Okay, you should know what 1 over 1 plus u integrates to, or at least have a good guess. My guess would be ln 1 plus u. And if you did dy by du, it would go to 1 over 1 plus u times 1. So that is a perfect guess. So I would be equal to, the guess was ln 1 plus u plus c. Because the question was in terms of x, I probably should give my answer in terms of x. Remind you, the substitution was u is equal to sine x. So replace the letter u with sine x at the end to get ln 1 plus sine x plus c. So yeah, the main steps was using that identity there, and then also the factorizing. So correct identity and factorizing. You're always trying to factorize as much as you can to see if things simplify. And that's it.